bad decisions, and we're honest. Quite frankly, this is really what I want to say. We're too close to the end for you not to be choosing life. You know, this shit, America's about to go to shits, man. Can you not see it? It's damn near a woman president about to be put in office. Or Donald J. Trump for a second fucking time. You got World War III happening. You got hyperinflation. You got people struggling. You got the nigga woman at an all-time low. All of the signs are here. All of the prophecies that we talk about are here. The CHIP is coming at a full front. You know, they're talking about CBDCs and Bitcoin. You see, like, do you not see it? And hey, man, this is Revelation 3:15. It says, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I will that thou wert cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. So this is the Lord. That really, some people think that spew is a spitting, but it's really a vomit, right? It's a vomiting out of his mouth, right? Just complete disregard. When you throw up, you don't give a damn about that throw up. It ain't like if you looking in there, you looking at it as disgust. You're not looking in there being like, oh man, like a dog would, lapping it back up. You looking at that like, you want to get the furthest away from that vomit as soon as you can. Whenever you throw up, you want to flush it down the toilet. You want to spit all of it out your system. You're ready to brush your teeth so your mouth can be fresh again. Rinse your mouth out. You know, you don't want to smell it. You don't want to see it. Oh, don't let it get on the floor or something like that. You'd be disgusted cleaning that thing up. You see? So that's how the Lord is going to be sifting out a lot of men, man. You see? Because these situations that be happening are just like wild and uncanny, man. And men's right. We trying to get the kingdom of heaven, man. We trying to get the hell up out of here. And men are acting like this is goddamn 2012. You see what I'm saying, bro? This is 2024, bro. Jacob's trouble can happen at any moment. The CHIP can happen at any moment. Martial law, all of these things, this society can break down in a moment's notice. World War III is on the horizon, and dudes are making amateur mistakes, novice decisions. Do better, man. Lord is being revealed everything. So you got to gird up your mind. You got to be sober. You got to be on point out here, man. It says, as obedient children, right? Obedient child is going to listen, man. Obedient child is going to fall in line. You know, a lot of dudes is getting out of line with order. You know, sometimes you got to be told shit that you don't always agree with, bro. You know? Shit. You know, brother recently had to tell me about something. You know? And I had to, hey, brother, all right. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you just got to fall in line, bro. That's just what it is. That's order. It says, as obedient children, not fashioning yourselves according to the former lusts in your ignorance. See, that was that first opportunity. That's that first chance Yahushua gave us. Because in our ignorance, that was still our chance at life, right? But he says your former lusts in your ignorance. So when we were ignorant, that was our chance to live right there. But now the Lord has given us a second chance at true life. You see? Well, we can live through him now. So you got to be an obedient child, and you got to fashion yourself according to the former lust, not according to the former lust in your ignorance, man. You see? Because when you ignorant means not to know. But now you know, and cats are acting like they just still in the world, like everything's cool. It says, but as he which hath called you is holy, so be ye holy in all manner of conversation. That goes into manner of conduct. How you carrying yourself, how you living your life. So you got to be holy, not just in word, but in deed and action. Right? Because it is written, be ye holy, for I am holy. We want to be like Yahweh and Yahushua to the best of our ability. So we got to be holy as Yahushua is holy, which is separate and set apart from this world. If ye call on the Father, who without respect of persons judging according to every man's work. So basically, if I can put that in layman's terms, that the Lord saying he don't give a fuck who you are. He's going to judge you based on what you've done. That's to put that in layman's terms. See, like the Yahweh is so amazing because Yahweh is a poet, right? Yahushua is a poet. They speak in a way that makes things, it can sound harsh, but also they'll make it speak to you poetically. You know, but sometimes that's why we got to break it down so you get the realness of it. He says, and if you call on the Father, so if you pray to God, who without respect of persons judgeth according to every man's of his work, every man's work. Pass the time of your sojourning here in fear. So when you call on the Most High, who don't give a damn who you are, he's going to judge you according to what you have done, so that you get past your time here by walking in fear. Do you see that? By being afraid of what he does. So that's why you got to be on point with what he says, because he's going to judge your ass according to what you've done. It says, for as much as ye know that you were not redeemed with corruptible things, as silver and gold, from your vain conversation received by tradition from your fathers. So the Lord didn't save us by buying us, right? You know, we were purchased with blood, but he didn't put up no silver and gold to buy us, right? Or having vain conversation to like our forefathers, talking about idol gods and emptiness. But this is how we were purchased. It says, but with the precious blood of Hamashiach, as of a lamb without blemish and without spot. So we were purchased by blood, right? So you were purchased by blood. Why the shit, man? You got a life bounty on your head. Blood in, blood out, bro. That's what the relationship of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is, regardless if you can receive that or not. It's blood in, blood out. So when you took up this mantle to serve Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, hey, you took an oath, right? You took an oath, man. It says, who verily was foreordained before the foundation of the world, but was manifest in these last times for you. So Yahushua has become manifest for you. But men acting like they just doing what the hell they want. That spirit, you gotta tighten up, man. You know, who by him do believe in the Most High, that raised him up from the dead and gave him glory, that your faith and hope might be in Yahweh. So because of these things Yahushua did, right? Him being raised from the dead, him being manifest since the beginning of the foundation of the earth, that we got hope and glory in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua for the things Yahushua did for us. Seeing ye have, and see, this is the point right here. This is one great point. Seeing ye have purified your souls in obeying the truth through the Spirit unto the unfeigned love of the brethren. See that ye love one another with a pure heart fervently. Right? So your heart, your soul, and your mentality is supposed to be purified and obeying the truth of the Spirit. Right? That's supposed to change something in you. Right? It says unfeigned love of the brethren. So your love for the brethren is supposed to be a beautiful thing, a unbridled thing. And it is. Right? But at the end of the day, men have a line of what constitutes you as a brother. Yahushua said, these are my brethren that do the will of my Father. Right? So you got to always be on point with following Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. And having that purified spirit, that purified soul. When something is made pure, it's made clean, it's made clear again. You know, they'll have purified water. Now, purified water is through, but the intent is there. The intent is to purify and get rid of all the contamination. The intent is pure, but we're in Babylon, so you know the water ain't literally purified. But when it comes to the purification of your soul, that's done through these great waters, which is the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
Preaching this gospel, they're preaching this good news. And it's pretty much a sign of the end of a kingdom. And this message has went throughout the four corners of the earth by way of the internet. And his word is sealing the elect of the nation of Israel that has been scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. See, our people don't really realize what's going on. The Lord said, once my men have preached this word and has went throughout the four corners of the earth, then the end of this society is going to come. See, our people ain't even realizing what's going on. See, we're at the end of this age. You see men out there on the highways and byways, you think nothing of it. No, that's a tall tale sign of the end of a society. It always went down like that. So you seen the man of the Lord on the highways and byways preaching this gospel. It was pretty much a tall tale sign of the end of a kingdom. And then pursuant to Malachi 3:6, I'm thinking the Lord say he changed not. Let's get it again. St. Matthew 24. So why you see how people are conducting themselves? This gospel. The Lord said, look, when this gospel get preached throughout the four corners of the earth, the end of this society is going to come. You see how people, they don't think it's going to happen. They think we just some angry so-called black, Latino, and Native American Indian men on the highways and byways just speaking loud and screaming and harassing people and bothering people. No, this is the gospel. This is the words of the Lord going forth. And then the end of this society is going to come. Let's get it again. St. Matthew, so it's bigger than what you perceive. You think it's nothing, but it's bigger than what you perceive. St. Matthew 24:14. And this gospel, meaning this good news of the kingdom, shall be preached, shall be taught in all the world for a witness unto all nations. So the Lord has pretty much, you see prophets popping up everywhere, all over the earth, preaching his word. How do they hear the word? Through the internet. Through the internet. The internet has pushed forth this word throughout the four corners of the earth where the Israelites have been scattered. And they have been scattered among all these nations. That's why it says this word going to be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, because Israelites has been scattered among these nations. And then shall the end come. The end of what? Let's just get it right quick. The end of what? One might say, the end of what, brother? We're the end of what, brother? Well, I'm going to show you. Just hold on. I'm going to show you what we're at the end of. Let's just get this. And the Lord said, look, give them warning from me. 2nd Esdras chapter 6. Just want to get this. Second, just something quick about to head out, get this daily bread, Lord's will, and Abaratazah. Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua protects the hopeful elect throughout this blessed day, right? 2nd Esdras chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So we just read this gospel is going to be preached throughout the four corners of the earth, and then shall the end come. The end of what? The end of a world, the end of an age, the end of Sleazy E's age, the self-proclaimed so-called white man's rulership. We're at the end of it. When you see the prophets on the highways and byways, that's a tall tale sign that we're at the end of his society, all right? And it can't go on too much longer. This madness, this debauchery, this shit show that we're seeing each and every day, where everything is just fake and nothing but hypocrisy. That's who's ruling the earth. Nothing but a bunch of actors. This can't go on too much longer. Habakkuk chapter 2. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3, and it reads, for the vision, the prophecies, is yet for an appointed time. So though we warn our people about certain things, even though it ain't happened yet, the Lord says he's not going to prolong it. Everything happens in due season. Everything happens in due season. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. Remember, the gospel shall be preached throughout the four corners of the earth, and then shall the end come. These prophecies letting you know that we're at the end of this place. See, prophecy is going to fix everything too. Prophecy is going to fix everything, right? But at the end it shall speak and not lie. The prophecy is pretty much jumping off the pages. And not lie. Though it seems like it's taking a long time, the things that we're saying that's going to happen, though it seems like it's taking a long time for it to happen, wait for it. Because it will surely come. It will not tarry. The Lord said it ain't going to tarry anymore. When we speak of what, matter of fact, let's just get it. Let's get Jeremiah. Let's go there. Let's go there. We're at the end of this place. And it's a beautiful thing, too. We're at the end of this shit show, Israel. You see? Fake air. The Lord always have us say, just fake everything. All this fakeness is almost over, man. We have to worry about it too much longer. The majority of our people, you can have it. Jeremiah 28:8, and it reads, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied. We told you what was going to happen before it even happened, right? That's our job, both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. And just because some of the things that we prophesy haven't happened yet, that don't mean that it ain't going to happen. It's going to happen. So let's go right back to Ezekiel. Let's go right back to Ezekiel. Oh yeah, the scriptures say the election have obtained it and the rest were blinded. So only the elect of the nation of Israel is going to take heed to this word. Ezekiel chapter 12. It's going to get bad, man. Ezekiel, the scriptures say a time like no other is going to get worse than any time ever known to mankind. Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 25, and it reads, for I am the Lord Yahweh, through his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai. I will speak. How does the Lord speak? Through his prophets, the men that you see out there in the highways and byways pushing the gospel, and the ones that's preaching the 100% truth according to the Bible too, right? Because you got a whole lot of men out there with Bibles, but they're not the prophets of the Lord. All right, they're the false prophets. All right, and once again, Israel, you got more false prophets than true prophets. You should know that by now. No one shouldn't have to tell you that, but we do, because that's our job. For I am the Lord, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. So we're prophesying of war, we're prophesying of evil, we're prophesying of pestilence, we're prophesying of martial law, Jacob's trouble, the hour of temptation. You name it, the love of many, Wasico, all of it. The Lord said, look, it's not going to be prolonged anymore. For in your days, O rebellious house, the Israelites, will I say the word and will perform it, said the Lord. So everything that we have been speaking of, starting off with the elder apostles / elder bishops, the great millstone, and the men on down, it will eventually happen. I got one more before I roll. Let's see. Second Ezra chapter 15, just hit a point. Second Ezra chapter 15. Remember, the Lord says it's not going to prolong anymore. Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 5. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. That's not prolonging anymore. That's actually happening. That's actually happening right about now. That's why we must repent and turn back to the Lord. Let's get this right quick in closing. Let's get this in closing. Revelation chapter 13. Play around all you want to, Israel. Revelation, Salakia. Revelation 13. I'm Russian, Salakia. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all. Who is the he? The elites, the banking families, the Rothschilds, Gators, Bloombergs, Oppenheimer, Grewers. You Israelites can play around all you want to, but the Lord said the vision is for an appointed time. And at the end it shall speak, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will not tarry, right? This will eventually come to pass. And he calls of all, both small and great. What part of all don't you understand? Everybody. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, whether you locked up, whether you walk around in society, to receive a MARK, a digital device, something being inserted inside of you, a charagma. You see? They got enough videos on it of people going to the grocery store, buying grocery. People going into their house, I'm saying, unlocking the doors but with a swipe of the wrist. So forth and so on, man. All right? Getting into clubs, getting onto just everywhere, man. With the swipe of the wrist, right? You think, oh, that's just sci-fi. That's just sci-fi. Okay, it's just sci-fi. To receive a MARK, a charagma, in their right hand or in their forehead or in any part of your body, right? And that no man might buy or sell. You're not going to be able to buy or sell. I just named some things earlier. You're not going to be able to buy or sell. You're not going to be able to get onto a plane. For all you travelers, for all you Israelites that like, because this is who this word is for all you Israelites that like to travel here and there, you want to go to this, you want to jet set, you want to go to this country, you're a passport bro, you know what I'm saying, you're a passport gal. You're not going to be able to do nothing without that digital device, all right? You're not going to be able to go to the grocery store. None of that. Not going to be able to go to work without this. Listen now, and that no man or woman might buy or sell, save he that had the MARK, the charagma, and it's something inserted inside of an incision, a digital device. And we're not ignorant of his devices pursuant to 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, of our adversaries' devices, of his tricks, his schemes, his plots. You can stay asleep all you want to, and you can act stupid all you want to, and you can ignore the words of prophecy all you want to, but it will eventually come to your door. Look, we told through the spirit of Yahweh, but we told our people that a draft was coming, and then you got people doing videos with the draft papers in their hand. You got men and women doing videos saying they got some draft papers. You see? And I think the fine, you know what I'm saying, for not complying was like, what, $200,000 and jail time? All right? And you got to respond within 10 days, something like that. But everything's a damn joke, though, right? You're going to receive a letter. And hopefully, the majority of you false prophets receive them letters within this week right here. Hopefully, you receive them letters saying you got to come down to the nearest recruitment station. And they're going to put your ass on front line, I'm saying, with them damn hats on. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, they'll put you on the front line with them damn stupid ass caps on. You see? We're going to see what you do in that day, right? And that no man or woman might buy or sell save he or she that had the M-A-R-K, the charagma, the incision, that C-hip, you see, the M-O-T to the B-B-B, or the number of the beast or the number of his name. But you ain't got to believe us. So yeah, I just wanted to hit something real quick, and this word don't go out void. Just remember that, Israel. This word don't go out. The gospel has been preached. The gospel had been preached. Some believe the things were spoken, and some believe not. This devil's going to make it mandatory that you take that implantable device. Matter of fact,